We know how ancient humans lived by studying the traces they left behind. Most people in the ancient past did not write books, keep diaries, or record their daily routines. For most of human history, there was no writing at all. So, if we want to understand how people hunted, cooked, raised children, made tools, moved across landscapes, or cared for each other, we have to read a different kind of record. That record is buried in objects, bones, footprints, ashes, shelters, and even tiny chemical clues. Archaeologists begin with artifacts. An artifact is something made or used by humans, such as a stone tool, bead, pot, basket, weapon, or piece of clothing. A stone blade can show how people cut meat or plants. A grinding stone can show that people processed seeds or grains. A needle can suggest sewn clothing. Even broken objects matter because everyday trash often tells us more about daily life than treasures do. Location is just as important as the object itself. A tool found beside animal bones may suggest butchering. Burned seeds near a hearth may show cooking. Shells far from the coast may reveal trade or travel. Archaeologists carefully record where things are found because context gives objects meaning. If an artifact is removed without its context, part of the story is lost. Bones are another major source of evidence. Human bones can reveal age, sex, injuries, diseases, diet, and physical activity. Worn joints may suggest repeated labor. Healed fractures can show that someone survived an accident, perhaps with help from others. Teeth can preserve signs of childhood stress, diet, and migration. Animal bones show what people hunted, herded, or ate. Ancient diets can also be studied through chemistry. Different foods leave different chemical signatures in bones and teeth. Scientists can sometimes tell whether people ate mostly plants, meat, fish, or grains. Charred food remains, microscopic plant starches, and pollen can add more detail. A single cooking pit may reveal a meal eaten thousands of years ago. Sites such as caves, camps, houses, and villages show how people organized space. A cluster of hearths may suggest repeated visits. Storage pits may suggest planning for the future. Large houses, public buildings, or rich burials may suggest social differences. Defensive walls may suggest conflict or fear. Dating methods help place these clues in time. Radiocarbon dating can estimate the age of once-living materials like wood, bone, or seeds. Other methods date volcanic layers, sediments, or minerals. Without dating, the evidence would be like pages from a book scattered on the floor. Dating helps put the pages in order. Scientists also study ancient DNA when it survives. DNA can reveal ancestry, migration, family relationships, and sometimes traits such as disease risk. It does not tell the whole story of a person or culture, but it adds a powerful line of evidence. Another clue comes from comparison. Archaeologists compare ancient evidence with modern experiments and with knowledge of traditional skills. For example, researchers may make stone tools themselves to understand how flakes break. They may study how bones change when animals, fire, or weather affect them. These comparisons help avoid wild guesses. The key is that no single clue is enough. A tool, a bone, a fire pit, and a DNA sample each tell part of the story. The strongest explanations come when many lines of evidence point in the same direction. So we know how ancient humans lived, not because they left us full instructions, but because human life leaves patterns. People ate, moved, built, repaired, buried, traded, painted, and gathered. Their traces survived in the ground. Archaeology is the careful work of turning those traces back into human stories.